Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you all doing? Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, let me know in the chat section why I go to the WhatsApp group to let everyone know that we are live. Mm. Who is confirming my microphone in the chat section now? The people on YouTube, can you guys hear me? Please confirm my mic. Okay, thank you. Let me send messages across to Okay, guys, thank you so much. Welcome. Yes, welcome to the Jazz Digital Hub. My name is Chinwe. Yes, my name is Chinwendu, and I am the lead instructor for the Jazz Digital Hub. So I and my team will be taking you guys on this 3-day discovery journey where we'll be teaching you guys, giving you guys the introduction to virtual assistant, and also we'll be teaching you guys some skills required for virtual assistants, or like some virtual assistant skills. Tonight we'll be looking at graphic designing, and we'll also tomorrow we'll be looking at how to get jobs, how to create a LinkedIn account, how to optimize your LinkedIn account, how to get started on LinkedIn. That's what we'll be looking at in tomorrow's class. Then on Monday we'll be looking at other platforms that you can get jobs from. Yes, so first thing first, who is this lady? Who is Chiwendu? Yes, my name is Chiwendu Amagostine. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm the head instructor for the Jazz Digital Hub. I'm a coach, I'm a staff, I am a daughter, everything. Yes. So first of all, my transition journey, I like telling people about my transition journey so that they'll get to know that, this person actually this person was not really into tech from the beginning or into the digital world from the beginning. Yes, I used to be a banker. I was in the banking finance industry for so long. I was in the finance industry for so long. Then before I got laid off in I got laid off from the finance industry when we just entered 2022. Yes, I got laid off as at that point because I was pregnant. And that was what bettered me working remotely, because at that time, I was frustrated and I really needed to do something to make money. So that was how I started working remotely. Yes, that's how I started learning. First of all, I learned how to be a freelancer. I picked up so many skills here and there, telemarketing, copywriting. I picked up so many skills along the line. I kept learning before I now decided to really focus on virtual assisting. And yes, I didn't study computer science in school. I studied biochemistry, so I'm a biochemistry graduate. See, I have no business in anything computer, anything digital. I'm biochemistry graduate, an ex-banker who later now found herself in this line. So that is my story. That is my story. So for those of you that are like, I don't know anything, this person talking to you started from a point that she didn't know anything before she got to where she is today. So I'm not feeling you guys. Can I get like, give me some fire emoji if you are following? It's raining out here and we need the fire. We need heat. Give me some heat in the chat section, both on YouTube and checking YouTube people. You're not showing me love. Give me some heat. Give me some heat. Let's know that you guys are in. You guys are here. Thank you so much. So, yes, let's get started. Thank you, Chidera. Oh, plenty kisses to you too. So let's get started. So tonight we'll be looking at who is a virtual assistant. So tonight I will not be the only one taking us for today's class. I'll be taking you guys for the first 40 minutes of tonight's class, and the rest of today's class will be handled by our graphic design coach. She will be teaching us practical on graphic design, and so she'll be going into that. So before she comes up, before we introduce her, I just want to give the brief like introduction so that you will know actually what you are doing, what you are trying to get started in. So that's the reason why we'll be having this first 40 minutes with me. So do not mind me. I like turning off my camera because I have a very, 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 very amazing 1 year, 7 months old child that can run down at any time now. She'll start raising my dress. She just stopped sucking last month. Nobody should blame me. Nobody should say, 1 year and 7 months, she's too old. Yes, she stopped sucking at 1 year and 6 months. And I am not ashamed of it. So guys, I'll be turning off my camera because she's still not used to it yet. She can just come in and start raising my shirt so that you guys will not see what one person paid for. I don't want to show over 3,000 plus people that will be watching this, that will watch this video later, because in this training, this 3 days training, we have over 3,500 registered participants. So forgive me while I turn off my camera, then we'll share our screen and we go. Yes, don't laugh at me. Thank you. Okay, share. Like minimizing this. Oh, I have it here before. So yes, welcome to the Jazz Digital Hub. So let's get started. I am Chinwendu by name. Call me Chinwe. That is my name. I like being called my native name. So first of all, who is a virtual assistant? I hope you all can see my screen. Who is a virtual assistant? A virtual assistant is generally a self-employed. A virtual assistant can be a self-employed or can also be an employed, which is a remote worker. You are employed by the company, but you work remotely, so you can be both. So a virtual assistant is a self-employed professional that provide administrative, technical, and creative assistance to their clients remotely from the comfort of their homes. So as a virtual assistant, like I said, you can either be self-employed, which is you are a freelancer, or you are employed by a company, but you work remotely. That means you are a remote staff, but you offer administrative, technical, and creative services to your employers. So let's go right into the roles of virtual assistant. Let's dive right into the roles of virtual assistant. Can you guys hear me, please? Okay, thank you. Let's dive right into the roles of virtual assistant. First of all, the roles of virtual assistant, your role as a virtual assistant is dependent on the type of services your employer render. So the role is dependent on two things. One, the services your employer renders, and two, the area of virtual assisting that you are focused in, that is your major. Yeah. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, it's raining out here, and you know now the rain and the Nigerian network. My router is just like, it's just up and down. The network is just shaking. Can you guys still hear me, please? Let me know so I can share my screen again. Oh, thank you. The rain did not choose a better time to start pouring down. It's now. And Guys, sorry, can you still hear me? My network is really having a wonderful time right now. Hopefully the rain is coming down. I just switched to my mobile network. Let's see if the mobile will be better since router wants to play with their safe. Can you confirm, please? Okay. Let me see confirmation. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so like I was saying, the virtual assistant niche is just like I would always say it's just like your medicine, where you now have to niche down and decide which you are to practice. So the same thing with virtual assistant. There are so many sub niches under the virtual assistant profession, under the virtual assistant niche. When you learn the skill in depth, you're not like, okay, after you've learned the skill, you're not like, okay, I'm more comfortable with administrative duties. I'm more comfortable with executive duties. So I want to really focus on these areas. So that is it. But generally, roles of virtual assistant, your role as a virtual assistant lies around schedule management, email management, data entry, research tasks, administrative support, customer support, lead generation, document preparation, editing, minute preparation, sometimes even program management. So these are your duties. Assuming you're being employed as a virtual assistant, your tax lies around these duties. Like among the things that you'll be doing in the office, these are the major duties that you'll be carrying out on your day-to-day basis in your office, like your virtual office. So we've looked at the roles. So now you know your role as a virtual assistant. What are the benefits of being a virtual assistant? It has, for the past few years that I've been practicing as a virtual assistant, it has offered me so much benefits, from flexibility. I can now travel at any time I want. Like around this time last year, I did a summer travel. I traveled for summer and I was still working. I wasn't on leave. I was doing my duties even in my location. After the holiday, I came back and life still goes on. You still do your duties. So it gives you flexibility, the freedom, as long as when it's time for work, during your work hours, you are logged in. Like some of us, we get to log in the time we come to work, and your screen is being recorded per second. As long as you are logged in and you are working, and your boss is seeing results, wherever you are working from doesn't matter. Then it gives you remote work opportunity. Like since the bank decided to sack me and push me into greatness, I have had a lot of remote jobs opportunity. At least sometime late last month, I posted like I've been able to work with so many countries. I posted like the number of countries I have worked with online worldwide. And after I did that calculation, because I detail all my work, everything about me, I I I keep it, I table it. There's a way I just program myself so that I can always go back and I document my life. Yes, that's the right word. So I can always go back and check. And when I checked, I was like, whoa, Back then, I was only restricted to Nasarawa and Abuja. But now I'm going global. I'm going global. So it gives you remote work opportunity and cost savings on more. At least you save, for those of you that are mobile, you get to save fuel money. For those of you that are not mobile, you get to save TP to work. And the most important thing I need to save, money for suits, money for long sleeve. It's so crazy. Always wearing red, white, black. They wanted to kill somebody. My uniform was around red, white, black. So I could save my money instead of using it to buy everything red, white, and black in the wardrobe. So with sometimes sky blue. It was hell. So cost savings, independence. You are at liberty to choose who to work for, when to work for the person. So the same way a client checks you out and see if you are the best fit for their business, you too, as a freelancer, as an independent contractor, has the right to check them out and see if they are the best fit for you, and see if you don't need to port to the next employer that is ready to offer you a better job, working environment, and a better offer. I usually tell this story of the worst client I have ever worked with in life, and the worst, and I don't even pray for my enemy to work with that kind of client. I worked with one Arab guy. Then when I just started, he was paying me $20 per week. So that time, dollar was 300 and something naira. Getting $20 per week, $80 per month wasn't a bad idea. Even if now it's not too nice, it's not even good to get $80 per month. What you should do? It's just about 100,000. It wasn't a bad idea as at then. But this guy, we insult the living day life out of, in short, he will insult the living day out of my black life. Always remind me that my brain is as empty as my skin is black. Even when you do everything, even his mistakes, he will want to blame it on me. I want me to rectify that mistakes at all costs. I tried working with that guy, and at the end of 2 weeks, I just told him, I said, I'm done. Carry your work, carry your wahala, go. I don't want to work again. Give me my peace. And I moved. And I moved to the next person. And thank God, after that client, the next client I
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Kindly confirm that you can hear me. Can anybody hear me, please? Okay, great. Thank you, Norma. Okay, my name is Chibuzo. Yes. My name is Chibuzo. I am the coach for the next session. Like she has earlier explained about the network because of the rings, let's please give her some time to rectify it. Okay, so let's please give her some time to rectify. I can't jump in just yet because she needs to deal with her part of the training, okay? So let's give her some time to rectify this and continue. Kindly bear with us. It's Nigeria's network. It's not our fault. Thank you for your understanding. Um, Hello everyone. So Joy Ugbai, I can see your hand is raised. Is there something you wanted to clear? Kindly drop in the comment section. Apologies, everyone. So our host is having some technical glitches. It's raining. Okay, okay. It's raining in Abuja. Um, I just want to get, maybe I should continue with her training before going to my part, but I'm even unable to reach her. But let's just give about 5 minutes. I'm sure she'll be here. Apologies. I will pray for it we pray for better network and generally everything working better in Nigeria. You go outside and you see things working very well without, you won't even realize that those things are a problem. But when you are in your own country, the slightest of thing becomes a problem. So it is well, we'll get there someday. We pray it is in our lifetime. But please, let's just be patient. Please kindly be patient with us. Oh, my voice is not audible. Oh, I forgot to connect my mic. So let me do that now. Okay, can you hear me now? Is it better? Is it better? Can you hear me? Oh, great. A bit, qua. Hey. Loud and clear. Somebody said loud and clear. Somebody said a bit. You want to make me shout down the roof. Oh, wow. Thank you, Oledo. I like your name.
Hello, I'm back.
Oh, great. Woo, I almost took over your class.
This network, all my network terminal is down. My Airtel router, my MTN, everything is like.
Sorry about that.
This is Nigeria for us.
We pray for a better Nigeria that our children will be proud of. Because I'm definitely not proud of the Nigeria I have right now.
You are gone. Let's just get started. Sorry, guys. Let's continue. Those of you on YouTube, are you still here? So let me share my link. Bye-bye. Don't tell them bye-bye. We are not done. Class just started. You're saying bye-bye. To who now? Bye-bye. Where were we? Okay, yes, we're at this slide. So we've talked about global reach, skill enhancement, yes. Working virtually, please, let me get fire, please. This house is cold as a result of bad network. Let's get fire, please. Yes, release your abito shaker. Joy, please, we need that abito shaker. Release it. So thank you, guys. We are back on. So, like I was saying, skills enhancement. Working remotely gives you the opportunity to always learn. You're working remotely is like you are always running, like you are on the go. You are trying. You know, the world is moving in a fast pace. Globalization, it's moving. The digital age is moving in a very, very, very fast pace. Before you say, this one is taking over, the next few seconds, you are not done learning this one that has just started taking over. Another thing is coming out again. So working remotely gives you that opportunity to always remain in track, always learning. You keep enhancing your skill. Thank you so much, my YouTube family. I'm feeling it. You keep enhancing your skills to constantly build yourself for the present world. Then reduce stress. Yes and no. If you cannot manage, if you cannot do work-life balance, and we'll look at that when we are talking about some downside of working remotely. But generally, working remotely would help you reduce that stress of Lagos traffic, that stress of wherever you are, how to get to the office, how you come back late. So it helps reduce stress. Career diversity, like I said earlier on, that when I started, I moved from one career to another before I finally landed here. So sorry, guys. I've been able to, the rain is making this girl very, so I've been able to, like, it has given me the opportunity to diversify in my career. So I don't want to spend so much time in one slide, or rather on one slide, so that the other coach can take over, because my location is not favoring me right now, and it will favor us in Jesus' name. Yes. Some required skills. Some virtual assistant require skills that is required for you to work effectively and efficiently as a virtual assistant. Can you guys still hear me? Somebody is saying they can't hear. Okay. Graphic design skill, it is important. Communication skills, adaptability skills. These are soft skills. Like in here, I listed both soft skill and technical skill. Graphic design is a technical skill. Communication, adaptability, time management is a soft skill. Data entry is a technical skill. Creative mindset, very important, a soft skill. Coordination and planning, research skills, multitasking, project management. Project management is wide, is bulky. So, you need to have the basic understanding of project management for you to practice in this field, and for you to succeed. Organizational skill, self-developmental skill, problem solving mindset. There are so many skills. We'll be looking at them as we go, but this is just the few I mentioned here. Can you guys hear me? I'm hearing some, I'm seeing some, I can't hear. Let me go back to WhatsApp and tell them that we are back on. 1 minute, guys. Mm. 1 minute. So, yes, while we've looked at some few skills needed to practice, let's look at the various type of virtual assistant. Like, I said that earlier on, that you have, it's like medicine where you have different sub branches, different field. You have chatbot assistant. These people are paid to just chat. You are an assistant, but you are a chat assistant. What you do is, you chat with your customers. People that work as chatbot assistant mainly work on Discord chatting and some chat sites. Even as a customer service personnel, you have your phone, your tele customer service, and your chat customer service. The chat customer service are the chatbot assistant. The only thing you do as a chatbot assistant is to reply by typing. If you are this type that you are not a data entry expert, but you like typing, you are a fast typer, you can be there as a chatbot assistant. All you do is just to chat with your customers, chat with your clients. You have the virtual customer service. When you call maybe MTN customer service, or sorry, you did not subscribe your DSTV, yes, for like 2 months, one beautiful voice will call you, sweet voice, like, hey, am I on to Chinwe? I'm calling because you've not subscribed. You notice that you've not subscribed. What is happening? Do you know that you have this package? You can watch this package with this subscription. When you upgrade, we will give you double, we'll give you this. These are customer service representatives, yes, and they are also part of the virtual assistants. They are also in the field of virtual assistant. You have the personal and the executive assistant, where you work as a PA, you manage travel, you manage schedule, you manage everything about your boss. Can you guys still follow? Am I still being followed? Are you guys still here? Or more, the weather is scaring me. Let me know. So you have the sales assistant. Yes, even sales is still part of the virtual assistant. This guy, you have your telesales, where you work as a telemarketer, telesales expert, cold caller, inbound caller, outbound caller. All you do is to call your prospect for your company. You call your clients on behalf of the company, and you sell the company's products via the telephone. That is the telesales assistant. Then you have the very common one we all know. Are we following, or I'm just rapping? Am I making sense? Or I'm just rapping? We've wasted a lot of time, and I just want to like meet up with the time. Am I making sense? Should I slow down, or should I ride on? Should I take it down low, or I should ride on? Okay, let me turn on my camera. It's time. So that let my face give you guys the motivation. Okay, thank you. You said you are here. Then you have the social media virtual assistant. The social media virtual assistant, they are page handlers. They are those guys that handle pages of busy entrepreneurs. They make posts, they schedule their posts, they do everything social media. Okay, Precious, go on. They manage their social media presence and all that. Then you have your project management virtual assistant. Project management works hand in hand with sales. They are still kind of related somehow, because in sales, you also use the project management tools. You also use the project management tools as in sales, as a sales executive. Project management tools like your Zendex, your Intercom, your Hotspot, and the others. But generally, you can also, project management is also included under the branch of virtual assistant. Then you have your administrative virtual assistant. That is the most popular one that a lot of people are really going into. So that is that. So let's look at some tools. Mind you, if you want to really look at the virtual assistant tools you work with as a virtual assistant, we are going to sit down here and start calling tools, and we will not leave here till tomorrow. Yes, but I just want to give us a few, like the most popular ones we majorly know of. So let's know them. You have like the Slack. Slack is very popular. Is a communication tool. Slack is a communication tool. It's a CRM tool. And as a virtual assistant, it is important that you know how to use it. Trello rather, which is a project management tool. Yes, you use it for tasks and projects and all that. Your Google Drive, or your Google application, your Google Workspace application. Yes, then your Canva. We'll be looking at Canva tonight. We'll be looking at Canva to design. As a virtual assistant, as a social media manager, you don't know how to use Canva. Stop playing. Like, are you serious? Are you kidding me? Yes. As a business owner, you need to have a clear understanding of the app Canva. Then your Zoom and Meet, which is what we are using right now. Then I've talked about your Google application, like your Google Sheets, your Microsoft, they're all the same thing. Then, okay, Google Form, they are part of it. Then Monday.com is also a CRM tool, and it's used for project management and communication as well. Your OneDrive is the same thing as Google Drive. You know that Google and OneDrive, they are like, I don't know what they are doing, but they are just fighting each other. OneDrive, Microsoft will come up with something, and Google will come up with that exact version, but a simpler form. So OneDrive is the same thing as Google Drive, but it's owned by different companies. So OneDrive does the same thing that Google Drive actually do. Then you have things like you have others like your Asana, your lead generation applications like your Get Prosperous. There are so much. Your Price Lab, Priceline. There are so many tools that you need to get familiarized with as a virtual assistant. But for the sake of this class and the limited time, because our next session it's kind of a little bit broader, because we are going to go into practical, and I wouldn't want to waste time. So let's look at the problems that VA faces. Number one problem a virtual assistant and a remote worker in general face is finding clients. Where do you get clients as a virtual assistant? But I'm here to tell you that even there are clients everywhere. The first thing that you need to do is to realize that you are the market. Yes, you are the product, sorry. You are selling yourself. So, as the product, what do you do? If you own a shop, what do you do to the goods and services you sell? You shade it in the market. You shade it in the open for people to buy. You post it online for people to buy. So, my hair is entering my mouth. So you as the product, you put yourself out there on every single place for people to buy. Like whenever I even go for networking meeting, I tell people that I am a virtual assistant. Like as a virtual assistant, there are jobs everywhere. Your client is everywhere. Your client is on LinkedIn. We'll be looking at LinkedIn tomorrow. Your client is on LinkedIn. Your client is on Facebook. Your client is on Instagram. Your client is on job boards, direct job board search. Your client is on Google. Your client is on your freelancing site, your freelancing platform. Your client is on remote job boards. So the only thing, you are not going to say, how do I, or where do I find client? Or the right question is, how do you position yourself? And that's what we'll be looking at on Friday's class. Tomorrow, we'll be looking at LinkedIn positioning. I'll be taking you guys on LinkedIn positioning, how to position yourself on LinkedIn and find clients on LinkedIn. Then, work-life balance. Remember, I said reduce stress, but sometimes remote work offers you reduced stress. Sometimes it can also add to your stress if you do not know how to manage your work-life balance. Yes, I'll always make reference to days that I work for more than 18 hours. There are sometimes, like last week, Thursday last week, I started working 4 a.m. I finished working 12 a.m. the next day. They also for money. There was this money I wanted to just hit. So you see, and the next day I started working again. After like how many days, my baby fell sick and I broke down because that period, I couldn't manage my work-life balance. So the same thing a lot of virtual assistants faces. You see virtual assistant, on a normal, you're supposed to work like a maximum eight hours per day. You see us, because we can work remotely, and we feel that we are in the comfort of our homes. So we just tend to, instead of taking just 8 hours and go and let our body to rest, we tend to take 12 hours, 15 hours, because we want the extra money. And sometimes, some of us, we don't even know how to balance our free time and our work time. We carry our loads of work and take it into our free time, and we'll carry our free time and put it in when we are supposed to be working. We'll turn on our system. We'll forget that whenever they are calculating your minutes, you're recording your screen, because if you are working per hour, they will record your screen. And some freelancers will just feel like, okay, they are just recording my screen. They don't know that the client is not only recording your screen, your client is also calculating your click per minute. So they will just put the screen as though they are working, and they would go out and do something else. They don't know how to manage their time because they are working virtually. But as a virtual assistant, if you do not know, one of the most important skill is time management. If you cannot manage your time, how then will I now employ you to come and manage my time? You will make a mess out of it. The lack of experience or portfolio, that is what a lot of newbies faces. Lack of experience, lack of portfolio, how to get started. Yes, they'll say, okay, I'm new to this system. How do I get portfolio? We'll be looking at that on Monday, which is our day 3. How to get portfolio, how to gather experience as a VA. Then relying on freelance sites, just like I said, you are the service, you are the product, you are selling yourself. So you should be shading yourself everywhere. Relying on freelance sites is you relying on one stream of income. What of if, just like recently now, that Upwork now choose to mess up and stop giving free connects, and they stopped giving, they streamlined their service, they stopped a lot of things, they increased the charges that even clients pay, and sometimes they Upwork, and in short, they turned themselves to mini god. A lot of persons lost jobs because they don't know how, lost jobs opportunity rather, because they don't know how to apply again. They don't have money to buy connect again because they are relying on freelance sites, and it's just one freelance site that they are relying on. As a virtual assistant, you should be able to spread yourself across boards. This same Facebook that we are using to catch crews, this same Facebook that we are jumping from one place to the other, looking for somebody to throw, and the person will now throw back at us. This same Facebook, people are making money from it. This same Facebook have collected clients from it. This same Facebook, a lot of people in my community, a lot of students have collected clients from it. That same Instagram, you are going to comment on one celebrity's post and say, look at your big head. That same Instagram, people are making money. People are making, not like making money from influencing, making money by applying for virtual roles, getting hired right there on Facebook. So that's why I say, as a remote worker, as a freelancer, you should not, except maybe you have a permanent employment from a company and they gave you like maybe 3 years contract, 4 years contract, and the money is okay. You have no business jumping from one social media platform or one site to the other applying. But if you don't have that kind of luxury, why will you rely on one stream of income, for crying out loud? Then client retention. One of the major reasons why a lot of clients tend to do away with us, discard us after a job, is because we do not know how to relate. We lack human relationship. We do not know how to relate. We do not know how to communicate. We lack proper customer service management skills. We do not know how to communicate rightly. That's why as a virtual assistant, one of the first skills you need to learn is communication skills. How best should you communicate with your clients? How do you, you should learn to be open with communication. Okay, they gave you a job and you are to deliver in so time. Something is going to hold you from delivering. Go and communicate with them. Okay, I'm to deliver in so time. Can you give me till so time? I will deliver and I will not charge you extra. So even if that project is coming late, but you know that, and the client knows that, okay, they are not going to put the extra hours on their bill. And the client knows that, okay, something came up, that's why the project is coming late. Because sometimes when client gives you a job and the next thing you ghost them till you deliver the job, these people will give you bad review, and tomorrow they will not come to you. They will say, yes, you are good at the job, but you lack good communication skill. I have a student that he lost a lot of jobs on Fiverr and he lost a lot of jobs opportunity. Why? Because he was living in Benin City, or rather he's living in Benin City. And there's hardly light in Benin. For those of you here that are in Benin City, you know how they be on our side. There's hardly light. And he was getting gigs, and it's writing gigs for him to deliver. And this guy could not meet up because he didn't have gen. He would go to places, from place to place, looking for where to charge and do his work, and he will pass deadline. He wasn't able to communicate properly with his client that, see, this is what is holding me. Something came up. I will certainly meet up with the deadline. I won't charge you extra, something like that. He just ghosted his clients. And whenever he delivers the job, they will pay him quite all right for the ones that are going to pay him. But the thing is that they all left bad reviews for him until he decided one day, like, I'm doing this wrong. Since I have not been able to buy gen or solar, let me just talk to this client. And he opened up to a particular client and related very, very well with the client. And even after he delivered very late. But after he delivered the job, and he delivered a good job, the client did not just not give him a bad review for delivering 1 week late, but the client gave him a good review, even though it wasn't this super excellent review, but it was a good review. A good review rather. So communication, first of all, is one of the major ways to keep your clients. And another way to keep your clients is delivering excellent work. I've used 1 hour. Sorry, coach, it's because of, now we had break. So I'm rushing it right now. I'll wrap up shortly. So delivering a good job is one of the major things. Some of you it's like the number one. Some of you will just go online and get jobs. And you do not have the perfect skill to deliver. You get a job and you come back and deliver nonsense. You deliver nonsense and you get these clients talking, you give us Africans bad names. And these people will come there and give you terrible review and place the stigma on other Africans, especially when they now know the country you are from. They will now place the stigma on. I remember there's a particular job I applied for, and during the interview, the guy now got to ask me what my name is, and I said, I'm a Chiwindo, and said, from Nigeria, right? I said, yes. And he said, sorry, I can't work with you. I said, why, sir? He said, you're from Nigeria. I said, why? He said, those people are not good. He said, he has been hearing so many things. These people are terrible. I said, why? He now told me of a terrible freelancer he worked with. I said, chai. Then I get to sweet talk him and talk to him and all that. Even though, yes, I didn't get to do that job, but I got to change his mind. And when he asked me to refer somebody, I didn't get to do the job because the job was actually stressful, and I'm already teaching rather, as I'm already a coach, and with everything I do and with work, that job is going to take a lot from me, and the pay is not really high that I will allow it to take a lot. So I got to recommend another Nigerian, a student of mine, to him, and now he's working with it. So imagine 10,000 Africans, 10,000 Black going out there, damaging our image, collecting money from this client and not doing a good job. Will the others get job? Even you yourself, you will not get job. So first thing first, know your skill. After you know your skill, be good at your skill and be able to deliver your skill and develop good customer relationship and a very sharp communication skill and master time management. With this, there is no way your clients will come running back over and over and over and over again. Thank you so much, guys. We need to move to the next section now. So let me stop sharing and use the next few minutes to take questions. Thank you. Okay, am I getting one or two questions before we move? Because by the time we move to the next stage, nobody will remember to ask me any question here, because you all will be focused on the design, because we'll be creating 2 amazing designs today. Yes, it's on YouTube. So with the link I sent to the group, you can always click on the link to play back and play back and play back over again. Wow, it's also raining in your location. Yes, so my dear sister, the bad network is everywhere. Thank you for reminding me that I'm making sense. YouTube people, can you explain the administrative virtual assistant? Administrative virtual assistant is actually, you are actually being paid to do the job of an administrator. What is the job of an administrator? Office management, book management, staff management. You're in charge of communication between your boss and the other staff, your boss and what's it called? The contractors of the company. You manage the company's data. The data is in your care. You manage everything about the company. You also, sometimes administrators are also HRO, but in big organizations, the HRO has their own department, but you are in charge of the data. You do data entry, typing, document preparation, research. These are the basic jobs of an administrator. Email management, number 1. Calendar management. Calendar management, you can do it in administration, but basically you offer it as an executive, but you also, it is 100% very important also as an administrator. Please, can we get materials after the class? The material is the video. The material is the video and it's the YouTube link. You can click on the link and watch the video over and over again. Okay, let me get our coach. Coach Chibuza, thank you so much. You can take over. Precious, yes, you can click the link, the YouTube link, and play the video again and watch all over till you digest. Because you'll be having assignment after this class. Yes, you'll be having 2 assignments to submit tomorrow. No, to submit Monday morning.
Hello, good evening once again. How are we doing? How we did? Good evening, people of God. How are you? Turning on my mic. Let me see, what's the problem? Great. Nama, I like your name. I'm seeing fine names. That was how I saw Oledo. It's Oledo still here. Ogunlade, good evening. Adumade. Good evening, Susan. Good evening, Coach Chinwen. Hello. Ndi network problem. Immaculata. Good evening. Yes, Mr. Chris. Yes. So my name is Chibuzo Amamaika, and I will be your coach for the graphic design section, and I major on Canva. So everything I'll be teaching you here, yes, Oledo, well done. Everything I'll be teaching you here today will be graphic design, will be using Canva, right? So I'm just going to teach you about Canva basically. So there are lots of apps, there are lots of applications or sites you can use to do graphic designing. But why do we say Canva? It is because Canva is one app that is very versatile. You can use it for a lot of things. So as a virtual assistant, Canva is one app you cannot afford not to know how to use, right? So you cannot afford not to understand Canva, because it is one thing that can replace a whole lot of things and will make your job very, very easy as a virtual assistant. So what is Canva? So Canva is a, how do I put it now? Should I say Canva is a graphic design app? It is not just a graphic design app, but it is a lot of things. So it is, let me just say, Canva is a virtual assistant app, basically, because you can use Canva to schedule your post. First of all, to design your post, be it infographics or information or just graphics. So you can use Canva to do that. You can use Canva to create videos. You can use Canva to create slides. So your presentation, like back then, PowerPoint was the key thing. Today, you can use Canva to create your presentation. You can use Canva to do a lot of things. I didn't introduce myself very well. I'm going to let you know what I Okay, but there's so much more that you can do with Canva, right? So there's a lot. You can even use Canva to create your website, at least a mini website. You can use Canva to create your invoice. Okay, so you can invoice using Canva. So there are lots of things that you can do with Canva. So that's why I do not like to call it a graphic design app. Rather, I personally would call it a virtual assistant app, because it helps you do virtually everything that your business or your employer wants. So as a business owner or as a freelancer virtual assistant, you should know how to use Canva, because this is one app that will come in very, very handy for your job. except if your employer has other apps they want you to use specifically. So who is this person speaking? My name, like I said earlier, is Chibuzo Amamaika. I am first a woman, as you can see, biologically female. That's my choice. Okay, so I am a woman, I am a wife, a mother, I am a federal government worker, I am a realtor, I am the MD of Nahila Properties. I am also a freelancer virtual assistant. Why? Because I love to help. I love to help. And I do what now? I keep my 9 to 5. I'm a mother of 4 adorable daughters. And so basically that's who I am. So why do I always like to, I would have gone ahead without coming back to introduce myself. But why did I have to come back? I wanted to let you know that I have a full plate, right? I have a full plate. So if I, Chibuzo, can do all I said I do and so much more that I can't even remember, not talk of to mention, there, it means that you can, okay? So if I can, if Coach Chinwen can, you also can, right? So we've talked about what we can do with Canva. So without much ado, I'll just go ahead to teach us what Canva is, what we can do with Canva. So the first place to start from is to download the app. So I'd like to know, how do we have people here that already have or use Canva, that know what Canva is? So if I have people here that already know what Canva is, can I just see it in the comment section? I know Canva, I use Canva, I know Canva, but I don't use it, or I don't know what Canva is. So let's see it in the comment section. I'm waiting. Responses, please. Coach Chinwen, can you confirm that my voice is not being distorted? Because I have my fan to my face.
No, it's
Okay.
not.
All right, great. Thank you. I know Canva, but I don't use it. Okay. Okay. I don't know what Canva is now. Okay. I use Canva, but can't create a design from scratch with it. Okay. You're going to learn that today. Okay, so I see that from the responses so far, just 2 out of about 8 people do not know what Canva is. So I use it for pheasants. I don't, what's that? Can you enlighten me? Don't worry, don't mind me. I'm not a Gen Z, so I don't know. This now plenty. Sometimes when I see some things, I have to go and ask Google or ChatGPT. What is this? Okay. All right. So now Canva, like I said, it's actually a graphic design app, but I personally would not call it a graphic design app because it does more than graphic designing. Okay. So what is this Canva? It is spelled Canva, right? So how do you get the app? You go to your Play Store, either your Apple Play Store or your Google Play Store, and you download. I use it for designs. That was the hype. Okay. All right. So good. Okay. Okay, so you go to your Play Store and you just download the app. Now, on downloading the app, it is as simple as ABC to get started. All you need to do is just input your details where it is needed. If you already have most of us already have Google emails, so just go ahead with your Google email. It's as simple as ABC. So from here on out, I'm going to be sharing my screen and turning off my camera. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing my screen and turning off my camera so we get right into the designing. So we've done all the talks that is there to talk. The next thing is to go into action. So tape 1, rolling, 3, 2, 1, action. Coach Chinwen, you are my class rep. So let me share my screen. Kindly ensure that your mic is on at all times so you can give me feedback. Oh, great. So here we have Canva. I'm just going to open it. So once you have put your details, as in sign up to the app, it's going to bring you to a page like this. Okay, so it's going to bring you to a page like this. From here, you can begin to design. Right. So like Coach Chinwe said earlier, we're going to be doing 2 things. I'll see if we can make it 3, but basically I owe you just 2 things for this class, which is one is how to design using a template, and the other is how to design from scratch, right? So we'll start with using a template and then we'll go to designing from scratch. Using a template, great. What we do, there are several ways you can start a design. One is to come to the top. You see the top of my screen, you see there's a search bar there. You can just tap the search bar. That is the first way. The second way is you can scroll your page like I'm scrolling mine like so, and search for the orientation you want to use. So do you want to use stories? Do you want to do collage? Do you want to create a resume? I didn't remember to say this. Do you want to create a logo? What do you want to do? So basically we want to create a flyer. Okay, so you can just come to the flyer here and you scroll down and come to this arrow, or you tap on the see all. You see the see all there. So that's the second way. The third way is to come to this plus button at the bottom of my screen. Okay, so you can come to this plus button, you tap on it, it's going to bring you the same thing. Then you just tap here. If you are already conversant with designing, maybe with other apps, and you know your paper sizes, the size of a work paper that you want to use to work, so you can come here and you put in the custom size. Okay, you put in the custom size, the width and the height of your paper. So if you want to use A4, you know your paper measurements, you put that there. Otherwise, you can just come here and you search for what you want. Here is more details than the other two. So if you have something specifically you are looking for, you can come here and you search for them here. I'm sorry, guys, I forgot to turn off my notification. Is going to be disturbing us, so just give me a minute. Let me do that. I know my screen is on. Okay, so I'm just going to turn off the notifications that usually disturb me. So great. Okay, so we are back to Canva. Okay, so those are the ways we can start a design. So for the purpose of this class, I will just go by starting from here. So like I would always tell, you must know what you want to design. Hello, I'm in a class. Who is at the door? I'm teaching. Can you excuse me? Thank you. Sorry about that, my kids. Okay, so you have to know what you want to design for. So do you want to design a flyer? Do you want to design for Instagram? So you need to understand that all these have their different orientation. They have their different sizes. For instance, you cannot design a flyer and want to use it for Instagram. It will not fit. Instagram has a smaller, it's of a smaller size than a flyer. So you may have some important information cut out because it is not going to fit into the Instagram size. Okay, so if you're designing for Instagram, you can either come here and type There you see the Instagram post portrait, and you have the Instagram post square, or for Instagram story. But if you want to design a flyer, just come here and you click on flyer. But for this, I'm just going to be designing, let's say Instagram post. And remember, we are doing for, I'm taking the portrait. What's your own now? Great. So here is where we want to get to. Now, if any way you use, if you are using this method I used, it's going to bring you here. It's going to bring you to a blank page, right? As though you are going to start a new design. So even if you are starting a new design, this is what is going to happen. However, you notice I dropped down a menu. However, this will pop up. But if you go through the other pages, it's not going to go this way. So you just look for what you're looking for from there. Okay, so let's take, I'm going to be using, okay, right now, I had to pause my subscription for Canva, because in my previous classes, it was difficult to teach Canva free using a pro version, okay? Because I've had a pro version running for almost a year, but I needed to use a free version so that you can see how you can design from scratch using a free version. For those of you that would want to ask me, must I go on pro? Must I subscribe? You mustn't. I have used Canva for almost 4 years now, for well over 3 years. I think it's almost 4 years now. And I only started paying for Canva less than a year ago. Okay, so I used Canva free version for the longest time before I even started paying. And the reason I started paying is not because I just wanted to design, but because there were other things that I needed to do that needed me to be upgraded to the pro version. So if you just want to design flyers, trust me, Canva free is okay. They do not have all the things that you need, but I'm going to be showing you how you can get things that you may need to use for Canva free, okay? So you'll be using it with other apps if you are using the Canva free. However, if you are using Canva Pro, then you may not need other apps, but you can do very well using Canva free version. So I'm just going to come here. I like this design. I've used it before. For the benefit of this class, because I don't want it to be too long, I'll just come and I'll pick this. I like it. I've used it before. Let me not lie you. Okay. So I'll come here and great. So this is a template. I want to edit this template for something that we want to do, right? Okay, let me use another template. Let me not be because I've used it before, so it's easy for me to use. So let me just create something else. Let me find a template that I haven't used before. Okay. I think this one is fine. So let's use this one. So I'm going to be designing this for the Jazz Academy. I already have, this is a brand I've been working with. So I have most of the things that I'll be needing in my upload. However, if you do not have it, here's what you're going to do. I'm going to show you like you do not have it, okay? But I already have them. So here we'll start from, I would start from the very top. You can start from wherever you want to, because as beginners, it's okay to get overwhelmed. Remember I said I've been designing for about 4 years. So it's okay to get overwhelmed as a beginner. So you can start from wherever you want to, but make sure that you balance everything at the end of the day. So you can start from changing the colors. You can start from changing the pictures. You can start from, but I like to start from the very top. And my very top here is changing this logo. So I'll just come here, I'll delete this, and I'm going to bring in the Jazz Academy's logo. Now, if you do not have what you want, if because you do not have what you may need on your upload, you are going to find it in your gallery. So you are going to tap your gallery to find the pictures that you want. But I'm not going to go to my gallery because everything I want to use on this design, I have used them before. So they are already saved to my upload, because anything that you use is going to save in your upload, okay? So I'll just come to my uploads and I'm going to look for everything, for the things I want to use. So these are things I have used in designs. So you see that I have designed for different people. I have designed. You may find a brand that you know here. Yes, I have designed. I have worked with them. Okay, so I've just come here. Now there's something about the Jazz Academy's logo, and I like to tweak it. So I'm just going to come here and I'm going to create. You see the size of the logo, but what is written in the logo is not showing. So I'm going to bring an element under it. I'm just going to use this round shape, make it white. I'm going to make this round shape white. I'm going to reduce it to the size of that logo. I think that's about the size. No, it's bigger. I'm going to reduce it to the size of the logo. And I'm going to lay it over that logo. Great. Right. Is it sitting perfectly? It's not sitting pretty. So I'm going to come here, right? I hope you are understanding what I'm doing. No, please make sure you're saying what I'm doing. If you're not understanding, please ask your questions. Coach Chinwe will read them to me. Am I loud and clear, please? I don't even know if you're hearing me. Hello?
Yes, you are. I just stepped out to pick my madam.
Okay. Okay, so now I want to align this white over the logo. So I have tapped on it and I'm going to scroll here, scroll to the bottom here, and I'll look for nudge. You see nudge, these four arrows. I'll tap on it and I'm going to align it where I want it. So it's laying directly over the Jazz. Great. I think it's perfect now. So having done that, what I want to see is the Jazz Academy logo, not this white background. So I'm going to come to position, it's just beside nudge. I'll tap on position and I'm going to send it backward. So you see now that because of the white shape I put under the logo, you can now see what is written within the logo. That is the way I set her logo because of how it is. Because if I'm using this transparent one without background, you won't see what is written there. So I have to put that. So I'll just come here and I'll change this and write. Now I've tapped on this and I'll come to this bottom of the screen. You notice, let me show you something. Now, when I tap outside the screen, you see this bottom, that is a menu. That is the default menu for your design. So when you are adding something major, because you are not typing on anything, that's where you find designs. Maybe you want to change your background, your template. You want to add elements like that white shape I just added. You find it under elements, or you want to add a text. You find it here. Your gallery is here. Your brand, your uploads. You want to draw by hand, whatever. Most of you, yours will stop at apps because mine is open because I've been using it. But when you open apps, when you tap on apps, you're going to see a whole lot more that you can use. So that's where you find your photos, that's where you find your videos, that's where you see them. That's where you find photos, audio, background, blah, 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 blah. So that's for that. Now, this is the default menu, as I said, okay? But to work on this picture, this template, when you tap anything in the template, anything within this template is going to bring up menu as can be. For instance, when I tapped on the entire work, so that is the background. You can see that it's showing me replace, it's showing me color, so I can change the color. I can replace this background. I can change this background to something else. I can animate it. I can change the layering, okay? So when I tap on the picture, you see it's showing me picture, style, effects, blah, blah, and replace rather. So there are so many. And when I tap on a text, you see it's showing me a different kind of menu. Okay, so it's going to show you a menu as can be. That is for you to edit as can be edited. So if I'm tapping on a picture, it's going to show me replace. But if I'm tapping on this a text, it's going to show me to edit that text, okay? So do not be confused when you see, so when you are working on your Canva, when you tap on something, it's going to show you what you can do, okay? That's what I mean by as can be. So here I'm going to tap on this place that is written your logo, and I'm going to just add the name of the brand I am working for right now. The Jazz Digital Hub. Good. So having done this, I'll just tap on it again. I tapped outside and I brought it back there. I'm going to come here, scroll down, come to spacing, right? I come to spacing. I'm going to reduce the line spacing so that they come together. Great. I'll close this. I come to bold and I'll make it bold. Great. So I'll just use this arrow, or I go and use the nudge button and I reduce it here. I can also reduce the font size either by just picking the corner and reducing it, or coming here to the font size and just edit it to what I want. I want to make it 25, and that is good. Great. So I can go back, use the nudge and edit it, align it with my good, well aligned. So you see, I said I'd like to start from the very top to get everything from top to bottom. Excuse me. So the next thing, what is the Jazz Academy doing? We are offering you a 3-day free. So I'm just going to address, I'm going to edit this like I did the first one, okay? Edit. So I'll come here, make it bold. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, it's finer when it's bold. So I'll come here and make here virtual. I'll come here and make this assistant. Are we following, please? Then I'll just come to this place. Now I want to duplicate this because I want the exact thing that is there too. I want the exact size and the Kinikon. So I'll just tap. Now, anything you tap, whether a picture or whatever, you see this pop-up that is always following me everywhere. This one that has a bin, okay? It's always following me everywhere. When you tap on anything, it will follow you. So there is this one that has a plus sign on it. That is to duplicate. So I'm just going to tap on duplicate. Then I drag the new one down, and I'm just going to change that, edit to training. Great. So next is I'm going to come here and I'm going to go. Chinwe, can you tell me what you want me to put here?
I'm blank. Can you see?
I was hungry before. Just 5 minutes of talk. I'm beginning to feel hungry. It's It's all right. I'll be fine. You know me now. We know they take anything seriously. All right. So let's assume that will be the way it is. Let's assume every other thing here is the way it is. I'll just come here, change this one. I can come back here if you like this design, and I can come back and do it and edit it very well for you if you like this design. But let's leave it the way it is for now. The 6-figure woman. Good. So your phone number, can you give me your phone number? 090.
Okay, 65.
65.
I prefer using the +2349065.
Yes, yes, I've got that. +234 9065.
305174.
Found it. Good. Here, the next thing, I'm going to come here and I'm going to replace this picture with Coach Chinwe's picture. Come to my upload, look for one of her recent pictures that I have used. Okay. Which one should I use? I think I have some that I removed background. Okay, it's not on this. Okay, now, here is where we have a problem, okay? Now I want to use a picture here, but I want to use it without the background. So I know that you have been itching to see how I'm going to remove the background. Coach Chima, I hope your pictures are not too far in my gallery. So we are going to leave Canva for now. And I'm going to go to an app that is called Remove BG. You see this app here on the second line with a yellow background. That is the app you are looking for. So you can go to your Play Store and you download Remove BG. I'm going to bring it here, right? You open it. I can't remember how you set that up, but I know it's pretty easy as well. So I'm going to use this, come here. I'm going to come here, remove. I'm just going to use any picture I see, Kochim. I'm not going to look for your picture. So let's assume, okay, this is one of your, isn't your coach fine? See, fine girl, without makeup. Let me use this one. It's not the right picture for this, but what happened? I stopped sharing. Oh, goodness. Coaching, when you stopped, I'm no longer host, so I can't share.
Oh, sorry.
You reclaimed host.
I actually didn't even touch my screen.
Bye-bye, baby. So let me continue sharing. Okay, great. So we're here at remove background, and see, remove background has done the magic. So all you do, I don't like this picture. Let me look for another picture. It's not giving what it should give. So because I work a lot with pictures, and I even hardly take pictures, so I work a lot with pictures. So I have lots and lots of pictures. Okay, so I think I've seen some of your pictures. Let me use this one. I can't find another one. I hope that Baba at your background or not. Yay. So you see, I hope you saw how this did the magic. So this is it. So I'll just come here and download. Good. I've downloaded the picture. This is it. And that is it. So I'll go back to Canva and I'll just continue designing with that picture. So it is as simple as ABC. You don't need to have Canva Pro to remove background of pictures. You can do it from using other, see the picture right there, sitting pretty. Great. Oh yeah, tell me now, who is, what's that? Okay, let me not talk too much. So I'll just come here. Please, oh, Coach Chinwe, ask for questions, please. Are there questions for me? Because we'll be moving at a fast pace, so I'm taking my time to do all this to show you how, because there is so much to learn when we are doing from scratch. So that's why I'm taking my time to show you how to do it from here. So that when you see me flying from scratch, you will understand what we are doing. Good. So now I have done everything. The only problem now is that this is not her brand color. Her brand color is black and yellow. That does not mean that you cannot use a color that is not your brand color. But the truth is, it's better that you brand it, your brand is consistent. So if we are using purple today, maybe tomorrow we use red, Abby. So let us go to her brand color and we'll just change the color of the background. So here is what I did. I tapped on this general area, okay, and see the Kinecon dash, the menu that popped up below. I just tap on color and I'm just going to look for. Now, why I like to put the logo first is one of the reasons I like to put the logo first is because see my logo now, when you scroll down, look at the colors that popped up, right? But when you scroll down, you will see the pictures that you have added. And one of the pictures I have added to this design is the logo. You now see the colors that are in her logo. It is from these colors that I can now choose a color for her design. So let me assume let me choose black. Great. So we see how it's going. Now it's showing me whether I want to change all the purples to black. Change all. Great. So we see this, Abby. So tell me now that this is not fine. I can decide to leave this other purple here just for, but it really doesn't matter. So I'm also going to tap on this purple and I'm going to change the purple to a color in her. Good. So tell me now that this is not giving the Jazz Academy Kinikon. Right. So this is how we can edit from using a template. Sometimes you can decide to remove some of the elements so that it is not giving the exact same thing. You understand? So that when somebody sees it alongside the original, the person may not know that you used that particular template to design that. So sometimes you can tweak the elements, like all these ones. You can decide to remove or reshape or change the location. There are just different things you can do. But for the purpose of this class, let us leave it at this. So is it a hit or a miss? Is it a hit or a miss?
A hit.
Great. Is that their response?
Yes.
Great. So now let us move on to designing from scratch. Now, this one we have to move very fast, okay? So like we already saw how to design from scratch, you just tap the middle button or wherever you want. I'm going to be using Instagram posts portrait again. So now this time I am not going to be choosing a template, so I'm just going to drag this down. So what do we want to design? So is there anybody that we should design for? Coach Chinwe, do we have enough time to design for anybody, or we should just go ahead and design for
Let's
anything?
try if I would see someone.
Okay. So is there anybody in the class that wants us to design for you? Number one, here are the criteria. So you have to be very fast. You have to deliver, give us quickly the things that we ask for. So if you want us to design for you, just drop in the name of your business, your brand colors.
Okay, let's just go continue straight and design from scratch. Like today, a lot of persons are not online, so the push is low for people who want us to design for them. So just continue designing with the brand you're designing for.
Okay. So now
as long as they are learning.
let me design something else for what should we design now? I'm short of ideas to design for. Just check if anybody is responding. Otherwise, I can go ahead and design for you.
Okay, people have started responding, but nobody is bringing their color. If you are saying, guys, if you want us to design for you,
Give us
don't
your
just say
business
design
name.
for
Give
me.
us the name of your
We do not
business.
have,
Give us your.
we are not the Holy Spirit that is everywhere. You drop your details.
Give us your
And
details. The name of your
when I
business.
see
What
the
you
details,
do.
I know that you want a design.
Please, in the next 1 minute, anybody that responds in the next 1 minute. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and design for coaching.
Okay. Okay, cake flyer, pink and purple.
Cake flyer does not have a business name.
That's all. Okay. And Kela cakes.
Okay. So
Kela cakes and treats.
cakes and treats. So I'm assuming that the treats could be other pastries, right?
Yeah.
Or let's say parfaits. Okay, so pink and purple. Pink and purple. Let me see, what color could that be? Let me see, let me try a gradient. Yes, this gradient will be fine. Let me see how we can tone that down. No. Okay. All right, so Kayla Cakes. What's the spelling?
Okay. Kayla cakes.
Okay, so I'm just going to start from here for lack of a better place to start from. So I'm just going to come here. I'll do this. I'm going to
Kayla cakes and treats.
Okay, and treats can come down. So what am I going to do? I'm going to come here. So what did I do? I first of all put the name. Now, this is not to say that this is the only way you can do it though. This is just how I feel like starting, because right now, truth be told, I am exhausted. I've had a very busy day, so I'm not thinking very fast right now. So I just want to change the font. Good. I've changed the font. I think this is good. What do you think? I think this is okay. So I'll just come here, duplicate this, make it smaller, bring it down here, edit it and put and treats. Is it working? I can come here again. Okay, before I change that, let's allow. So I want to now use a background. Let's see if we can find a good background for cakes. Let's see, cakes. This. Okay, so I think I like this, and I'm just going to come here, scroll down here, and look for transparency. Tap on transparency, reduce the transparency, bring it somewhat around here. Good. Bring it somewhat around here. This is good. So where is Kayla Cakes? What do they do? So can you give us a brief of what you do so that we'll add to your design? So while you're at that, I'm just going to continue adding some stuff. So what I will do here, Kayla Cakes. So it is cakes we want to see, not you, because you are selling stuff. You are not, it's not a personal service, right? I don't know how best to explain that. So I'm just going to come here, add. So let me delete this and do it again. So here's what I did. I went to elements, tap on elements, scrolled down, looked for frames. I like to put my pictures in frames. They make it look very organized, okay? So I'm going to come here, tap on
We
this
make
round.
varieties of yummy words.
Okay, I'm
Yummy.
going to come to that. So I created a frame. I have a frame here. Now to put a picture inside the frame, I'm going to come to this replace here and tap on replace. Go to photos because the pictures I want to use should be on Canva. So I'm going to look for wedding cake. Let's see, wedding cake. Oh, I need a free one. Oh, this is beautiful. So this is a fine wedding cake. We may need to change this background at the end of the day because it may not look very fine with plenty fine cakes. So let me change here again and put birthday cakes. Cake, no. So look for birthday cake. So where is a free one? So now I'm using free version. Oh, you people can see that I'm seeing fine kinikon. And in case I don't find, I can just easily go to Google and look for whatever picture I want, remove the background like you saw I did with the other one, and bring it back here. It's as simple as ABC. It's that simple. So what other kinds of cakes do we have? Let me duplicate this again and replace. Come here. What other kinds of cake can we put? Um, uh, I have used birthday. Let's use this one. Oh, this is beautiful. So I'm going to put this one in the middle, bring this one here. Coach Chinwe, is it making sense or not?
It is. It is. It is. It is.
But it's not working with the background. So
The
we are going to change
background
the
is
background at the
free.
end of the day.
Mm.
Yeah. So I'm going to bring it positioning, bring it forward. Good. So this is it. So this background is not making sense. I'm going to replace the background again. Come to backgrounds. Maybe I will use a plain background if I can't find a good background to use. Let's see this purple. Nah, please. Let me use color. Let me try the gradient again if it will be fine this time. The gradient, is it working?
Yes.
So color, let's see this color. Oh. Okay. Okay, I think that it's not the gradient that is a problem, it's the black. Let me see if that works. People have dashed us rain, Abby. It wants to start raining here now.
Ah, Rain, wait, oh, hold on. Let's finish.
Good. I'm hoping this is doing well. Okay, so you said that what? What did they say they do?
Okay, we make varieties of yummy cakes, birthday cakes, wedding cake, anniversary cake, cupcake, and cake for any occasion.
Okay, so I'm going to say we make variety of cakes, and I'm going to come here and say wedding cakes. Duplicate birthday cakes. Are they understanding what we are doing?
Let
So
me see.
I've done all what I have done in the other design. That was how I said I took my time then to do them, to explain them so that I don't have so much talk here, because here is where we have a lot of work. So wedding cakes, birthday cakes, cupcakes, what else? What else? What else?
Okay, and cakes for any occasion.
Oh, give me a second. My light is emitting so much heat, and I'm wearing a thick sweater. And cakes for any occasion. Great. So I'll just bring this here. So you see what I'm doing? I have finished writing all I want to write. I just align them now. So I'll come here again. I reduce this because I want to add more informations. Now, did you notice something here? I made it big, bigger, biggest, that be small, smaller, smallest, whatever, however you want to put it. Let me add one. Let me add cupcakes. Let me add cupcakes. Cup. And make it smaller. Aha.
The write-up is not really too clear for me. Too bold, rather.
What?
The
It's coming
write-up,
from the color, maybe the background color. Maybe I'll
yes.
just have to change the background color to black.
Then you now infuse it with her brand color.
With her brand colors.
Mm.
Okay. So it's bolder now. So let's see, what can we do to make it pop? Let's see. So let me see if I can use the gradient for this. No, I can't use gradient for, no. Let's see, we can find something to do to it. So yes, I know what to do. So I'll just, no, I didn't want that. What did I do? Okay, so I'll just come and add elements. So what kind of elements can I add that will make this pop? I'll come and look for shapes, irregular shapes. So I'll just search irregular shapes. Irregular shapes. Good. So I'm going to use things like shapes like this, shapes, duplicate. So I hope we're seeing how it's being done. I can change this here. I can make it bigger and put it all here. I can. So here are ways that you can touch up your designs if you are not getting the colors that you want. So we can make here, that's good as pink. This should be purple. Is this your shade of purple? Or maybe this is better. Good. So we can make it bigger and turn it, turn it. Good. So we can add some, no, we can add some sparks. We can add some sparks to it. We can add some glitters. We can add some glitters. Mind you, we are using a free version, so we are looking for things that are free. So I can add this. These are just ways you can make your design to pop. I'm going to reduce this one. Good. So now we want to add her handles. Okay, so what are our handles? Do we have them?
Let me see if I do.
While you're at it, sorry for the noise. While you're at it, let me keep checking for things that I can add to make it more beautiful. If I'm going to add that, I'm going to reduce its transparency. No, it's not going to work. It's not fine. It's not nice. Okay. So Kayla Cakes, do you have a logo? Does she have a logo? Let's include her logo if she has one. If not, we'll just try to make it beautiful.
Kayla, if you have a logo, send it to me on WhatsApp. You see my I've been the one posting on the groups, so send it to me personally on WhatsApp. Then, okay, that should be all I need before we put in your
Do you
information.
think this stuff I added now are okay?
The one close to the Kayla, it's too big for me.
Too big, yeah. Better. Maybe I reduce the transparency.
Aha, perfect. Reduce transparency.
Usually not one to do all this shine. It's just that we need to infuse her, it's cake. The black background is too strong. You understand? The black background is too strong, so we need to make it come to life. Sort of.
No logo.
No logo. Okay, fine. It's fine. This would work. This would work. What we have done so far would work. So I also needed her stuff now.
I have them. IG, Kayla's cake, Kayla's cakes and treats.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Good. So I'll come back here. So IG. So to add IG logo, I'll just come to, where do I have it? I have it in my uploads. So if you want to add IG logo, you can come to your elements and look for Instagram logo. Just type it in the search bar and find Instagram. But the thing is that you may not find the original. Okay, fine. We have one here. Excuse me. So you can find it here. Well, you may not find that original one that we like. That's square one, right? You may not find that here. So you can go to your
Browser.
Google, download it. Yes, go to your browser rather and download it. The one I'm using, I got it from my browser and I downloaded it, removed the background, and that's what I'm using. So I have both Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp. I have all of them here in my upload. I think it's time I deleted a lot of these pictures because I don't think I'll use them again. Yeah, network load. Let me know what I'm
Network, what is it? Haven't you done enough?
doing. In one day. Okay, does she have a phone number, an email address? Let me add them just in case.
Okay, phone number, WhatsApp number rather.
Okay, WhatsApp. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. This is for phone. So I'll duplicate and make it replace. Uploads. Where is that Instagram here? I don't finish and see. Okay, here. Come on, I don't design. So plenty things. So she has WhatsApp also. So it's WhatsApp she has. We are not using phone, Abby.
No, WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. So there is
WhatsApp
WhatsApp.
and IG.
Is that all? Is there Facebook?
No, she just gave me WhatsApp and IG.
Okay. So let's do IG first. WhatsApp will come here. Okay, so what's the IG?
Kayla's Cakes. And
What are you talking about? Yeah.
Kayla's Cakes.
Kayla's like this, Abby.
You
Does
add
it have
X.
an apostrophe S?
No. Together, like boom.
I
Like
don't
rice
get.
and beans. No,
Kayla Cake. Is
Kayla's
that an
Cake. There's just no apostrophe, just S.
Okay. Kayla's Cake, what?
Cakes.
Cakes,
And treats.
and
Treats.
Okay. Maybe use it a little more. Great. So the number to call would be
+234.
+234. Yeah.
810
810
3084
3084
961.
961. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to align this. Bring this down here and align. Good. And also this. Okay, so I think we are done. So is it a, okay, no. I wanted to add colors to the border. So pink, no, purple, no, pink. This would be purple, this would be pink, and this would be purple. Great. So is it a hit or a miss?
Let's see.
What?
Let's see their response. Because for me, the background is very strong for cake.
Yeah, I agree. It is actually. But remember, we're working with time. We can use white. Okay, let me do this. I'm not going to. Good. So I'm just going to duplicate this. So let's try a white option. So this will be black. So this is color white, and this is color black. I hope you show me good. Change all to black. So you see, the color will not pop so much. The color is where we have a problem.
is even better than the black. This, no. The shade you gave me before this.
This.
Yeah. Some people, anyway, it's people have like different views. Some say the black is better. So what we just do, you will print,
Give
you
her
will
different
send the
shades.
black, we'll send this, we'll send
Don't
the
worry,
white.
I can. Shebi is to duplicate. I can duplicate and give her different shades. No
Oh yeah,
problem.
let's do the white for us to see, you know.
Yeah,
That
we'll
white,
do the pink now.
the pink
So
is
that's
nice.
fine. Where is my white again? My white have disappeared. With the white, good. We didn't do the pink. This is the pink. So here, I'm just going to change this to maybe here. No, maybe change that to purple or a stronger color. I think this is better. Or we can even remove it. So this is fine.
Yes, just this.
So we can bring this here to make it look more great. So basically, these are ways you can touch. You can have one design. Oh, okay. This is the only one I want as black. I can do this manually, but it plenty. I'll be touching it one by one. Shall I have turned to spirits like this, that I'm seeing black inside black? Great. I think I did all. No, I didn't do
No,
all.
didn't do.
So it's all now. Yeah. So this is it. So here are the variants that we could get today. Every day is not Sha Christmas. This is one of the worst designs I've designed in this class, but it is what it is. So is it a hit or a miss?
It's a hit from here, from what
Really?
I'm reading here.
Oh, thank God. Thank God they like it. But honestly, this is one of the worst designs I have had in this class. So this is what it is. So is there any question? I'll stop sharing my screen now. Or do they
I
have
thought we
questions
were
in
going to
between?
do that infusing,
No,
like,
there's no time. There's no time.
can we just do that and maybe I will give you questions later? Something.
Achiwendo.
Please. It
Okay.
will benefit a lot of
I didn't
person.
prepare for it. So it's very far in my. Okay, let's see. I know I'm not using this thing today. I'm not using.
Your pro.
I'm not using Pro. I doubt if those things I need to do that is on free. Let me try. Okay, so what she wanted me to do is to edit an existing flyer. So this is a flyer that somebody somewhere has made. I don't know where they made it from. I do not know the author of the flyer. But because, for instance, I being into real estate, there's a flyer I want to impose myself into the flyer, okay? So this is how I would do that. That thing is far watching window. I have to go and search all my, let me just go to images. So let's see.
Okay, if we can't do it today, you can do a 2 minutes video of it, then I will drop it for them. I really want them.
I will not remember. So now that we already started, let me just look for it and do it. Okay, a 2 minutes video will do. Because honestly, I can't find it. So what I'll do is I'll have the pictures close by in my gallery. So I'll just do them a 2 minutes video and then drop it in the group for them. So this is one. Let me just show you this one. No, this one won't do. So I just wanted to show how I did this one. So this is one I did yesterday. So you can do cartoon Kinikon like this. Okay, so there are so many things that you can do. I wish I could open my designs one by one. So here are plenty things you can do. I did this for a client. I also did logos for a client. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. Let me see if I can work with this one and redo it. So I've already done this one, okay? I've already done this one, but let me see if I can do it on top of this. So this is the picture I was going to look for inside my, I can't do it like this because my picture is already here. Let me delete my picture and redo it. So this is the original picture, right? So this is the picture I am looking for in my gallery, okay? So in this picture, so what do? I don't think it will work, but let's try. So what is not going to work is because I'm not using Pro. So if I was using Pro, I'm sure it's going to work, but let's see if it will work without Pro, okay? So here, this is the picture I'm looking for. I have it here. So what you do is you just carry the picture from your gallery, okay? Carry the picture from your gallery, you bring it here. This is what you want to work on. Now I come here, I come to my pictures, whether upload or gallery. I search for the picture I want to use. So let's say I want to use this picture. So this picture is without background. I bring it here, I put it here, I enlarge it, okay? I enlarge the picture the way I want it, right? So having done this, now I want myself not on top of this picture. Of course, you can see that it's not a full picture. So I don't want to leave it like this. So what do? I'm going to bring this picture again and bring it on top of me, on top of my picture. So I'm going to bring this exact picture again and bring it on top of my picture. So I'm just going to come to, I already have it in my uploads. I can, going to look for it in my gallery will take time. So I'm going to come to my uploads and I'm going to come here, pick this picture again and bring it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it exactly over this one, right? So after laying it, I'll come here, reduce this so that it is aligning exactly with the other one. So this is basically it. But the only problem with this now is that I cannot remove background. So if I was using Canva Pro, I was going to remove background. Okay, that means it will take time. It can't be here. I was going to change to another account that is on Pro, but these pictures are not in that account. So I will still have to do it outside this class. But basically, this is what she wanted me to do. But I'll do a detailed video. I'll do a detailed lecture and send the video to her. So she's going to post it in the group. So do you have questions? If you have questions,
Yes, you can stop sharing so that I can take the questions.
All right. So I hope I didn't waste your time. I hope you got value for your time. Hello, class. I hope you got value for your time.
Let me get the response from YouTube.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
A 2 minutes video is perfect. Okay. I got plenty value. Thank you. Yes, I understand what you thought.
Okay, somebody has a question here. It said, please, ma, how can someone know the names of these tools and cartoons needed for design? Sometimes you know that you know what you want to design, but finding the right name for the shape. See, you just have to wrap your mind around what a general name could be. Do you get? So I personally, I wasn't taught Canva. I just like I'll tell my people, I would always say explore. Okay. So you don't need to know what you want, just explore the app. Do you understand? You don't need to know the name of what you are looking for. Just explore the app. You are going to see something that you know that you are going to see something that is either what you need or that is close to what you need. You understand? I didn't get here in one day. Like when I put glitters, I wasn't even sure that glitters was the name. You can use glitter, you can use sparkle, you can use anything as long as it is shine. Just use any name. Do you understand? Like irregular shapes, I never knew that anything called irregular shapes was there. But I knew that since we could search things, why can I not just search for irregular shape? Actually, this is not the first time I'm searching for irregular shape, but the first time I did it, I was like, I'm not seeing the shapes I want here. Let me just search for irregular shapes. You get? So this app is so large, so versatile that you cannot, even me that have been using it for close to 4 years, I cannot tell you everything that is in Canva. I just even recently saw a way. Oh, there was something I could have done. Oh, I can't go back to start sharing. There's something I could have done. I didn't remember. When we were trying to balance the colors, I would have used, there was something I could have done that would have automatically helped us balance the color. But that will be for another day. That will be for another day. I didn't remember we would have done it to have balanced the color for us. But so all these things are things that I just picked along the way. Do you understand? I picked them along the way and today I'm using them. So Canva is not something that one person can sit down and teach you everything whole half from A to Z. There is no A to Z of Canva. You only know the A, you don't know the Z. However, with constant practice, at least once you know the basics, or you find somebody, if you have somebody that can teach you at least the everything that you need to know as basis, then from there you begin to explore. Do you get? I put in so much time to learn Canva, but we cannot teach all that in 1 hour, not even in 2 hours. It was something I did 1 hour every day for a very long time, and today here I am. So it's not something I can teach you in 2 hours, okay? But much time used with much love. Oh, thank you. Sorry for the time. It's usually not easy teaching this class like just straight up like that. So if this has to do with knowing color mixtures, get a good background and foreground. Yes, you are very correct. But why we couldn't use multiple backgrounds? There are some designs that you can use multiple backgrounds for. That's a MacLeod, right? There are some designs that we can use multiple backgrounds for. There are some classes I have used that for, you understand? But for this design, I do not think multiple background would have done it. I don't think multiple background would have done it for this design. So because this design already has lots of colorful pictures, so using multiple background would have made it like when we use the other colorful background, you saw how it came up. So this design needed somewhat plain or just colors at the background, but not multiple background, like you mentioned, background and foreground. Yes.
Okay, so any much questions? So we can call it a wrap. We've been here since 7 p.m. So it's almost, I know the network took a lot of our time, like 10 minutes to 15. It's almost 9:30.
We still did well. Remember the day we spent 3 hours?
Yes. I usually take so much time to teach that my first stage, but I had to like just rush. Anyway, I have 2 more days with you guys. We have tomorrow, we have on Monday with you guys. We will even have Tuesday, I don't know, depending on how well you can submit your assignment. Then how fast we go with the assignment. And hey, coach, please give us our assignments. Okay, you
We
send
would
the
send
link
that.
to me.
Yes, we'll send that.
You
I'll send
send
the
the
link
link.
to you. But I have to push that video first so that we'll now add it to the assignment.
Okay. So guys, we'll be sending your assignments and the videos across to you in your groups, not tonight. We got to rest, not tonight. So we'll be sending it to the group. So tomorrow, do not miss tomorrow's class. Tomorrow is Sunday. For the Christians, go to church. And for the others, have fun. Enjoy your weekend. do not miss tomorrow's class. Tomorrow is by 7 p.m. Tomorrow will not be on Zoom or YouTube. Tomorrow will be a WhatsApp class. Yes, and we'll be using Google Drive. So if you do not have Google Drive on your phone, kindly get signed up on Google Drive. I think it's like comes with phones recently. So kindly sign up on Google Drive, update your Google Drive app, update it, sign up, and get prepared for tomorrow by 7 p.m. I will be dropping the links to the videos prepared for tomorrow's class for you guys by 7 p.m. And after that tomorrow's class, we'll be having so many assignments. Yes, you'll be creating your LinkedIn account, optimizing it, sharing your links in the group, and we will grow together to minimum 200 followers each per person on LinkedIn. Yes, tomorrow. Okay, no, you watch the videos tomorrow, then that assignment will be submitted on Monday. Yes, I think that's what we'll be doing on Monday. So we'll wrap up on Tuesday. On Monday, class by 7 p.m., I will open the group. We'll open another group where you will just come in and submit all your assignments and follow each other. On Monday, you submit your LinkedIn profile link. You optimize it with Sunday's class. You submit it on Monday evening. Your graphic design assignments, you have like 2 different assignments to do, and you submit them as well on Monday. I will go through the few I can go through. I cannot go through all. I will just go through like 3 or 4. You are more than 3,000 in the class. Yes, we have 4 groups. 4 WhatsApp groups, full groups. It's just the 4th one that is not full. That's why I said you're more than 3,000. So I can only go through maybe 4 or 3. Then I will use it to now explain the errors of those persons, and you guys will use it to now correct your work after you've done videos. So that's what we'll do on Monday. Then on Tuesday, we would now wrap up with the how to secure remote job outside of LinkedIn on other platform, job boards, how to get prepared, portfolios, proposals, and every other thing you need to know. So hope you had an amazing time. Hope this was awesome. Hope you enjoyed your 2 hours. You see, I promised you guys 3 days. You see that we've made it 4 days. Tell me that I'm a sweetheart now. Please give me some flowers. YouTube people, give me flowers. Tell me I'm a sweetheart. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. So that will be all. Thank you so much. Thank you. So that will be all for tonight. You can, for those that are asking how they can rewatch the videos, just click the YouTube link. You watch the video. It's actually the very last video you see. You watch it there. Just click the link. So I will send you the video link itself. I will drop this particular live link. I will drop it in class. So thank you so much, guys. That will be the end of tonight's class. Thank you so much, Coach Chibuzo. We love you. Plenty love to you. I'm sending all this love they are dropping here. I'm sending them to you. And all these YouTube people, you are stingy with your love. Oh, it's well. The guys on YouTube are very stingy with their love. Thank you so much. And it's a wrap for now. Goodbye and have a pleasant rest and enjoy the rest of your night.